Yeah, can you see me now properly? Better?
Yes.
Okay. All right. 1 minute. Yeah, this is better, right? Much better.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
perfect. All right. So we were talking about our introductions, right? So do you
Yes.
want to introduce yourself first, or do you want me to introduce myself first?
Yes. You introduce first, and after that, I will. Yeah.
Perfect. All right. So I am Ananya. I'm from Kolkata, West Bengal, but currently I reside in Delhi because I'm working as a PhD research fellow at the Center of English Studies in JNU, New Delhi. And before this, I also used to work as a guest lecturer of communicative English at a state university. And I have a total experience of 6 years in which I've taught English language, literature, and communication skills to people of varying age groups. So that's more or
Yeah.
less about me.
Yeah, that's lovely and nice to hear.
Yeah.
So now it's my turn. As you know, my name is Saraswati, and I am connecting to you from Mumbai. Basically, I belong to Uttar Pradesh, and my education is I am BA BEd, and apart from that, I also completed web designing course and worked in one particular software, that is Photoshop. Nowadays, I'm a full-time homemaker and simultaneously running my YouTube channel. Yeah.
Okay, that's lovely. But you since you mentioned your YouTube channel as well, I'm curious. When did you start your YouTube channel, and what made you want to start a YouTube channel?
Mm, Earlier, I was working. I
Okay.
have experience of 15 years, more than
Oh.
15 years. In COVID time, I left my job. So I thought that I should do something, and I
Hmm.
have English was my favorite subject since childhood. So I thought that it would be the better option if I start my own channel and start to upload some grammar portion, so that videos will be helpful for me
Hmm.
and viewers also, as well as for my daughter.
Hmm. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Makes a lot of sense. Thank you so much for telling me a little bit about yourself and your channel. But
Yeah.
tell me that why did you think of joining English, Yari? Were there some problems that you were facing when it came to speaking in English?
Yeah, actually, I started to speak this language uh, near about 6 or 7 months back
Okay. Mm-hmm.
only.
Mm-hmm.
So, in that period, I found that
Hmm.
only to do conversation with co-learners is not is not more helpful for me,
Hmm.
because I am not able to find out my mistake. I'm not able to rectify my mistake.
Hmm.
So because of that, I thought if I join some, like English Yaari application, so it
Yeah.
may be helpful, because there will be tutors available, and where I do mistakes, so immediately they correct me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what would you say is your commonest mistake? That this is where you make the most mistakes.
Most mistake, actually, I this is my, I think, seventh session
Okay.
with you, and
Mm-hmm.
before that, in all my sessions, in all my session, I got feedback like I am not able to use or incorporate new words in my conversation.
Okay.
Along with that, I use actually and in too much in my conversation.
Okay, too many actually and. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. All right, I'll keep that in mind as well when I look at how you're speaking.
Yes.
One thing I remember, I want to correct that before we go forward. When you were talking about, how your daughter gave you the name or the idea for your YouTube channel, right?
Yeah.
So you said that this name gave my daughter. Now,
Okay.
if the subject is this name, it should be this name was given by my daughter. If the
Yeah.
subject was my daughter, then you could have said my daughter gave the name. Otherwise,
Yes.
it should be is given or was given. Okay.
Yeah.
All
Yes.
right,
Yes.
so keep that in mind. Otherwise, all good. Okay, so we have a lovely topic for today's session, which is teachers and their roles in our lives, which we are
Yeah.
going to talk a little bit about, of course. But before that, I like to do some other activities in the class so that you become comfortable with the language and also have fun. So we are
Yeah.
going to do one or two of those and then go to the topic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
All right, before starting the activities, I have a kind of an ice breaking exercise for you. In this exercise, I just want you to tell me a little bit about your daily routine. What do you
Mhm.
do, on an average basis, when you are at home, or whatever? What is your daily routine?
Okay. So in short, I have to speak.
Yeah, yeah, whatever. You can take your time, like in 1 2 minutes. Just tell me, like from the
Okay.
time that you wake up till the time you go to sleep. What do you do generally?
Okay. I get up early in the morning at 5 o'clock, and I freshen up and go to kitchen and prepare tiffin boxes and lunch for my daughter as well as my husband. And then I go down to drop my daughter. When I come back, I finish all household chores. And when my husband leaves to office, I complete again the rest of the work and sit for practice. Nowadays, I'm learning this language, so I give 1 hour or 2 hour for myself for practice purpose. And after that, when my daughter comes back from school, we have our lunch and take a rest for an hour. Take rest for an hour,
Good.
and uh, when we get up, we I teach her for 2 hours,
Okay.
and then we go outside for playing.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and again, when I come back from there, I prepare dinner, and we take our dinner around 9 or 9:30,
Mm-hmm.
and then we I teach to my daughter something, or I read newspaper or other activities I do, and we go to bed at around 11 or 11:30. Yeah.
Right. Okay. That seems like a fabulous routine, very productive. From teaching your daughter, packing tiffin boxes, everything sounds lovely. And you also have some time for yourself, which is something that I really
Yes.
liked. That's a
Yes.
very good thing. Okay. Two things. Firstly, can you pronounce short for me again? Short.
Short.
Short, yeah. That was slightly mispronounced when you used it earlier. It became like sort or something, like the sir was
Okay.
slightly mispronounced. So take care of that a
Short.
little. Short, short.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
And when you are talking about a specific room, you have to say, I go to the kitchen, not I go to
Okay.
kitchen. Okay. Because it's a specific room, right? A particular room.
Mhm.
The
Yes.
kitchen, the dining room, the bedroom, whatever, you have to say the. Okay.
Mhm.
Clear?
Yes.
Otherwise, it was good. Lovely that you used, present tense all throughout. That was something I wanted to see if you're using simple present tense, and you did that. So,
Yeah.
full
Thank you.
marks on that count. You passed the challenge.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Now, on that note, we are going to go to our first activity. Are you ready?
Yes. Yes. Surely.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, all right. So this is more like a game. It's called the emotions game. Okay. So
Mhm.
what's the emotions game? I'm just going to ask you a little bit about your emotions. That what makes you feel this emotion. You have to
Okay.
think and tell me. So the game is thinking quickly and thinking, okay, what makes me feel like this, and telling that
Okay.
as fast as possible. Okay, but in
Yes.
full sentence forms. Like you cannot say like just in words. What makes me
Okay.
happy? Chocolates. You cannot do that. You have to make a full sentence. Okay,
Okay.
so let's start with happiness only. Tell me what makes you happy.
I get happy on very small things. I do
Mm-hmm.
not wait for a long
Okay.
thing for happiness.
Mm-hmm.
As like even I now I am taking sessions with you, so
Hmm.
still I feel happy because I am learning something. I am improving. So this
Right.
is also a happiness for me.
Right.
Yes.
Perfect. Perfect. Very nice. Good job. One thing is, we don't say a long. I think you said a long. After that, probably you might have added day or some other noun. But if you
Mhm.
by any chance haven't, if you're just using an adjective, you shouldn't use an article before that. Okay.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
a long is incorrect if you're not putting a noun after that. So remember that. Another thing is, you said that I get happy on small things. Get happy at small things. Okay, I get angry at this, I get happy at this or about this, not on.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay.
all
Yes.
right, great. So now tell me what makes you angry.
I get angry very soon on small things also.
Hmm.
It depends on situation, because nowadays when I teach my daughter and she does not listen at one single time, so
Hmm.
immediately I get angry.
Okay.
But even I know how to control my anger,
Hmm.
because I know that anger is not good for
Yeah.
me and for others also.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's lovely. Okay, so now tell me lastly what makes you sad.
Sad. Yes, I feel sad when things do not happen according to me what I expect.
Hmm.
That
Okay.
time I really feel sad.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Right. Can you give me an example, maybe something that you expected and it didn't work out in your own way?
Suppose I just give example of my daughter only,
Mm-hmm.
because as I give her some homework to do, whatever
Yeah.
I teach her.
Yeah.
So when she did not, she does not complete.
Yeah.
That really makes me sad because
Okay.
I give my 100%, and after that, when she does not complete that work, so that time I really feel very sad.
Hmm. Hmm.
Even in kitchen also, if I prepare any food with full interest, but at the time of eating, if I get some negative comment.
Hmm.
So at that time I also feel very sad
Hmm.
for me only. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay. Perfect. All right. Okay, so that was the first exercise that I wanted to do, and you did it pretty well, phenomenally well. In fact, you gave all correct and precise answers. So good job. I don't
Thank
really
you.
have any other suggestion to give at this point. But on that note, we will go to the second exercise, and this is something that would relate to the problem of words that you are saying that you generally have. Sometimes you don't use new words, right? So
Yes.
this is an interesting exercise because it's a word game. It's called three words. Okay, and it will just focus on words. I will give you one random word, and you have to give me three words that you associate with that word. So you have
Okay.
to think a little. Don't give me, the same kind of words. Try to
Mhm.
challenge yourself and think of maybe adjectives, this, that. Try to. So if I say, for example, flowers, think of some adjectives, maybe vibrant, right? Or beautiful, or colorful, whatever comes into your mind. But try to challenge yourself a little and see if you can get better words.
Okay.
Okay, clear? So the first word for you. Are you ready?
Yes, means
Okay.
you will give one word
Yeah, you
and
have to
I
give me
will have
three
to give
words.
the three adjectives for that
Not
word.
exactly adjectives. You can give me nouns or verbs or whatever. But try to give me different kinds of words. Okay, like for example, if I say flowers, don't say rose, jasmine, tulip, lotus. Then it would be the same kind of words, right? Give me different kinds of words as much as possible. Try to challenge yourself.
Okay.
Okay?
Will you give one more example because I did not
Hmm.
get the point properly?
Okay, nothing. Like for example, if I say books, right? So
Hmm.
I can say something like books are okay. Whenever I think of books, the word that I get is voracious. Voracious means a voracious reader, a very keen, interested reader. Right. So someone who wants to read more and more. So that is one word
Okay.
I associate with books. So I just want you to challenge and think of words that come into your mind. Not
Okay.
very simple words, but simple words would also good do. But just try to challenge yourself is what I'm
Okay.
saying. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
So your first word would be family. Three
Family.
words for family. Yes.
What is the meaning of family? I do not know.
Family. Family.
Family.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Oh yes, yes. Family. Uh, 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 Fantastic family.
Good. Good word. Hmm.
Prestigious.
Very good. Good word.
Uh, Ethical.
Ethical. Okay, okay. All good words. Very good. Very good. Okay, so that was the first word. Good job. Now, second. Movies.
movies, interesting movies,
Okay.
um, pythotical,
What is that? Could you repeat?
um, pi- pivotal.
Pivotal. Right,
Is it
pivotal or pivotal. Yes, yes,
pivotal?
that's a word.
Yes.
Yeah,
Actually,
pivotal.
I
Okay.
learned this word 2 days before, so that I thought that I
No,
should
no, that's a
use
good word. That's a good word. Pivotal is a good
pivotal.
word. Pivotal, pivotal, however you use it. Pivotal is a very
Pivotal.
good word. It means crucial.
And
Yeah.
third one is um, moral move. No.
Moral. Moral.
Yes.
Okay, moral.
Moral
Yeah,
values.
moral values. Yes, movies can give us moral values sometimes. Okay, very good. Great. You're doing better than I expected at this game. So we are going to
Thank
do
you.
one last word. Okay. Let
Yes.
me think. Let me also challenge you a little bit. What word should I give you? Hmm. Should be something challenging, right? Nation.
Mission.
Nation. Nation. Nation.
Nation.
Yes.
Okay. Uh, patriotic.
Oh, patriotic. Okay. For the nation. What do you associate with the nation?
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice. Very good. Sacrifice, patriotic or patriotism, and one more word. You can do it.
Yes. Influence will be.
Influence, yes, the nation influences us in different ways. Absolutely, good words. Very good, good job. So
Yes.
see, this is the idea of the exercise. When you are also talking, try to challenge yourself and think of better words, think of different words, and try to incorporate them in your daily speech. Like you
Yes.
thought of pivotal, right? So pivotal, pivotal, whatever. Whenever you think about it, like when you're stressing yourself, you come across that word in your mind. So try to do that a little when you're talking, so that you can incorporate some of these good words in your
Yes.
speech. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Otherwise, you did a fantastic job. Okay. Till this point, do
Thank
you have
you.
any question?
No, not different question, because nowadays, as I told you, I am not able to use new words. But
Hmm.
I just give my challenge
Yeah.
to use new words in my conversation.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Do that, and it would help you. But on that note, let's go to the topic and talk a little bit about teachers and their roles in our lives.
Yes, yes, sure.
Okay. Firstly, can you tell me, what do you understand from by the words teaching and educating? Do you think both of these words are the same, or there's a difference between the two?
Teaching means, as anyone, suppose a teacher teaches us.
Hmm. Hmm.
As we have a particular syllabus,
Hmm.
and teacher teach us that syllabus.
Hmm. Hmm.
But educator, in my opinion, in my perspective, education means a person
Hmm.
who do some extra effort,
Hmm.
other apart from teaching.
Hmm.
Suppose a teacher teach one subject and just do his or her duty.
Hmm.
But an educator teach that same subject, or say a lesson, as well as give some moral lessons also, teach moral lessons also, and will focus more when ever suppose a student finds some difficulties
Hmm.
after teaching any lesson, so that
Hmm.
teacher will help that student
Hmm.
to
Hmm.
solve that problem.
Hmm.
So I think that that is called educator.
Okay. Okay. Good. Good answer. Very good. All right. Now tell me, do you remember any teacher from school or college who had a lot of impact on you?
Yes, from my sorry, since my childhood, fortunately, I got lots of teachers who really influenced in my life a lot. I had a teacher, and that teacher I got in 12th standard, and he was English teacher. So he was very nice, and even whenever I remember him,
Hmm.
So really, I feel very happy because of that sir, that teacher.
Yeah.
I start to take interest in English subject.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I started to teach,
Started.
to take interest in English subject.
Yes, it should have been started. That's what I wanted
Yes,
to say, but you corrected yourself. Very
yes,
good. Okay. So now tell me that have you ever wanted to become a teacher?
yes. As I told in my introduction, I
Introduction.
am BA B.Ed. Even
Mm-hmm.
I got job,
Okay.
government job.
Mm-hmm.
I was selected, but I did not join.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Okay, that makes sense. But tell me something that why do you think this would be my last question? Why do you think a good teacher is important in our lives?
a good teacher is important in our life. Is very important in anyone's life because
Hmm.
uh, teachers play a very important role
Hmm.
in
Hmm.
any student.
Hmm.
Because as I told, I started to take interest in English subject because of that teacher only.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Right.
teachers assimilates moral and ethical values in our life.
Very good. Teachers assimilate, not teachers assimilates. Okay?
Teacher
Teachers
assimilate.
assimilate because plural, right? Plural then
Yes.
singular. Okay,
Yeah.
otherwise all good. Okay, final feedback time. I think you did a very good job, and today you did not use actually and a lot. So
Yes.
that's something I noticed. So very good. If you were being conscious about it, good job. Kudos. And
Yeah.
I think you just have to work a little on, sometimes tenses as in, but you are correcting yourself, which is a very good sign. So you said that I start, then you started. So that's very good. Just be a little conscious about what time I'm speaking about, and just focusing on the tense part a little. And apart from that, prepositions and articles focus on a little. And I think you'll do much better if you do that and
Yeah.
continue speaking as much as possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. I really do and take your suggestions seriously.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll meet again soon and talk about
Yeah. Yeah.
something else.
Surely.
Uh,
One
yeah,
more thing, ma'am.
yeah,
I
yeah,
just want to upload this video on my channel.
yeah. You can
So,
definitely do that. No problem.
yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, yeah. All
Thank you,
right
very
then.
much.
Thank you so much for joining. Hopefully, I'll see you again soon.
Yeah, sir. Yeah,
Okay.
ma'am.
Bye.